Welcome to BucketsTV. I got my man Roman and you got Tams right here. Okay, let's hit it. Let's peel it straight to Performers of the Week. Who'd you have, Roman?
Carmelo Anthony. Bloody good week he had. He had 37 points per game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists for Player of the Week.
Filthiest post game of the league.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's right.
Quite good. How about over in the East? Who was good, Seth?
In the East, we're looking at a bit of Orlando Magic. New power forward filling in for Rashard Lewis is out. Man by the name of Ryan Anderson, 16 and 6, 44% from deep, 3 made threes a game in 26 minutes. What does that spell?
Buckets.
Buckets! So then, yeah, that's my man. You know, not many people know about him. He's going to start getting credit later on the season. So
Yeah, you called it here, didn't you, Tams?
Called it right here, mark it down.
What's coming up later?
Coming up, we got a bit of Jen. Jen will be hitting the multi-bets.
Oh, I'll put some money down this week.
Then we're back to Roman with Roman's numerals.
Ooh, sounds good.
Checking out some stats there. And then we'll be hitting a bit of Drew with NBA Confidential.
Love the goss.
Before coming back to your man Tams with a dose of haterade.
Buckets, 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 buckets. NBA, we got 4 guys, only know a little bit about the Clippers' demise. From coast to coast, we get the best scoops. As reliable as Brezzy going for the alley oop. It's buckets, buckets, buckets. Now check it out.
Welcome here with Jed and some old multi-bets. I'm going to give you some games coming up tomorrow with some good value betting. First game we got lined up is the Clippers visiting the Golden State Warriors. 2 Californian teams going head to head. Should be quite a derby. The Clippers have had some struggles recently, but I believe against the Golden State Warriors, Baron Davis going back to his old stomping ground should be quite dominant. I see the Clippers up by 5 to 6 points. Second game we have on the schedule is the Spurs visiting Portland. Portland so far this season have been playing some good ball, and I reckon if you're looking for some good value, Portland could be a way to go. Spurs on the road, we'll see. Division matchup, should be tight. Now look at the MVP betting. We've got Carmelo Anthony, first week, Player of the Week, dominant, still around $20. So if you're looking for a bit of value, Carmelo Anthony should be right up your alley. Also on that alley, we find Dwight Howard, who is also this week's Player of the Week, dominant. Orlando's man, go to him every possession pretty much. Huge dunks, so he's a chance. Also we've got Steve Nash. He is weighed about $40, a proven MVP getter. He has won 2 previously, and this year could be his 3rd. And finally we've got Dwayne Wade. Miami, 4-1 start this season. They are playing some good ball with the increased production from Beasley, Mario Chalmers, Daquan Cook. D-Wade, if his team can get 50 wins and he can have a season like last year, he is a shot. So that's all I've got for you this week on multi-bet. Good luck punting, and we'll see you next week.
NBA Confidential will be an inside look at the on-court and off-court dramas of the NBA going down each week. For this first episode, we're going to look at Chris Paul, who tried to follow his clandestine lover, Rajon Rondo, into the locker rooms after the game. Here at BucketsTV, we've gained exclusive audio of the conversation between these two Suki Lalas.
Did you get my text the other night?
Oh no, my phone battery died. Oh, because you didn't reply to my messages on your answering machine either. Yeah, I've been pretty busy recently, working on the free ball. Didn't have time to listen to all 57 messages. I thought maybe you lost my number, or you're out of town, or got hit by a cab.
Chris, man, it's just not that into you.
Are you playing, Kevin?
It's just not interested.
So have you been pump faking on someone else, have you? Well, with me, baby, you wouldn't be faking, if you know what I mean. I usually get the steals, but you've stolen my heart, baby.
Yo, ease up, Chris. Give the kid a break.
Rajon, just listen to me. I've got to tell you something. I'm pregnant!
Wow, what a bombshell. Will Rajon stand by his girl, or just move to lay low in a European league for a few years? How will being pregnant affect Chris Paul's amazing stats? We'll keep you posted on these breaking stories and more next week on NBA Confidential.
Hey, down here I've got heaps of stats I want to share with you. First let's talk about Channing Frye's reinvented his entire game with the Phoenix Suns. In 5 games this season he shot 15 threes, right 29 attempts. He's shooting 3 threes per game from 5.8 attempts, and in his previous 4 seasons he only shot 23 total. That's heaps of threes. No wonder he's playing so many minutes for the Phoenix Suns. Then you've got Corey Brewer on the other hand, he can't shoot the same
had 29 points in the fourth quarter against Utah, and you know, a lot of people think that's a lot, and it is. And so it's the record. Will Chamberlain had 31 against the New York Knicks in 1962, but the record for the most points in a quarter is tied held by George Sherman and Carmelo Anthony, who had 33 points back on the 10th of December 2008. Woo!
Welcome to Haterade. Okay, today I'm talking about the guy who really gets my goat. It's like sand in my undies. It's just not comfortable with him. We're talking about Brandon Jennings. Now, a lot of people, casual NBA fans, come up to me and go, "Why hate on Brandon Jennings? 22 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. You know, only 3 turnovers a game. He's a rookie." I'm like, it's not about stats. It's not that he's shooting 50% from 3. You know, it's got good stats. That's all he is on paper, just like the Clippers on paper. So you look at him, poor shot selection, fadeaways. He's like an Iverson, except not as good. You know, he's like Iverson now, not in the prime of his career. And you look, he's emotionally volatile. I hate this kid. He hits a good shot, he's like, "Oh, yeah, you see that?" You know? And he misses a shot and he goes grumpy. He's just a sulky little kid who should have spent longer in college or spent longer in overseas. And also, on my hater list for this week, Milwaukee commentators. They know nothing about the game and they just drag on about absolute poopy. So I want to talk about one of them. They said, "Who do you compare Brandon Jennings to?" One was like, "Tony Parker." And the other one's like, "I think Jennings is a bit different to Parker. He's got a jump shot." So what they basically said was Jennings has already surpassed Tony Parker all 5 games into the season. Just hold on to your pants, boys. It's a long season. Jennings is going to slip because he's a rookie. No one likes him. He's a dirty little piece of poo. And that's it. That's Haterade. We'll see you next week on Buckets! 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 Buckets!
NBA, we got 4 guys, only know a little bit about the Clippers.